Thank you for purchasing this video game. You're welcome, my friend, the instruction manual. There is nothing like the smell of a brand new video game manual. The shiny pages, the carefully considered instructions. Press A to fire, hold A to run. It was the same for every game, but the care and attention that had gone into both the text and the illustrations required a certain reverence. Gamers these days have their hands held through the tutorial levels. These training levels are all you need to get you up to speed. And so the youth of today have little time to sit with a booklet and anticipate the interaction they're about to experience. It also encourages them to jump straight in, training them to take the ball and run with it, instead of understanding the ball to begin with. This would be fine if everything were as easy to learn as a ball. Trouble is that my washing machine is substantially smarter than I am. Everything is. My home does stuff that I can't even speculate on, and don't even get me started about the clock radio in my car. I bought a brand new TV, and it had to download an update straight out of the airwaves. Impressive, yes, but it also made every TV show it displayed look very expensive and high-tech, and yet at the same time, very, very cheap. What I soon discovered was that the TV was presenting the information at 120 frames per second. It smooths the action and makes it look more realistic. Viewers don't want realistic, they want hyper-real. And we've been brought up to view 24 frames a second as a ghostly film experience. Something insubstantial and ephemeral. The new technology makes it look like you're peering into a window. My friend Demis calls it Mexican soap opera mode. Rather than simply bitching about it, I trusted that all the solutions to my problems could be found in the manual. A repository of wisdom. Like a holy book. 4 layers of options deep, and I turned it off. Ta-da! Problem solved. Of course, once you get used to the perfect viewing experience, your eye becomes trained to it. And thus, we get to my biggest problem. How can you possibly not realise that the TV is set to the incorrect aspect ratio? Everyone looks like a short, fat weirdo. Everything is literally distorted, and you're making your poor brain fill in the blanks when all it wants to do is rest. I can maybe understand when you're looking at people. I mean, there are entire film genres dedicated to dwarfs and midgets and hobbits. But circles! Circles, people! Circles are simply not ellipses! Why can't you see that? And it's so easy to fix! That's the tragedy! It's a single button! But of course, you bring something like that up in polite company, and you're the madman! Nope, I've just learned to shut my mouth and position myself roughly 30 degrees from the front of the camera. If I concentrate, I can pretend it's the correct aspect ratio and that it's being displayed on a screen that's a trapezoid. That way, I don't have to freak out or hyperventilate or plan my escape from the building. Hold B to run.